Alright guys, welcome back to the Nerd Mulisha. Today we're talking about Hasbro's buyout of Power Rangers. So, Hasbro has bought out all of Saban Entertainment's little TV series, their web series, their trading card series, surprisingly enough, and also their IPs for their movies that are coming out. So that means not only do they get Power Rangers, but they get things like Common Riders, which I have no idea what that looks like. And then, of course, things like Big Bad Beetleborgs or VR Troopers. So the Hasbro CEO has come out like just flat out. I respect anybody who's like super honest about what they're gonna do to a franchise. So he's literally come out and said like, "Hey, we're going to exploit Power Rangers for like all their worth. Like that's like TV, toys, movies, and again, like I said earlier, like the trading cards and the RPG game that it has. So like you can expect a lot of like abuse to the Power Rangers franchise. In my opinion on this is like I think it's really good that Hasbro has bought out Saban. If you've ever seen any like interviews from Power MORPHICON or any of like the mini interviews that all the old Rangers from like Mighty Morphin have done, they've always said like, although Saban was a good businessman, he had no idea what he was doing with this franchise. Mainly, one of the biggest downfalls I want to say for Power Rangers right now is the continuous recasting and new cast that comes in and out per season. So whenever there's a new season, there's a new cast. That's a huge problem. One of the big things that defines Mighty Morphin is we literally saw these guys go from high school students to college students to when they left off to go do whatever adults do who were formerly kid soldiers. Um, so that happened, and you got time to kind of grow with Kimberly, with Jason. It was horrible when they left. With Tommy, that's why he's like one of the greatest Rangers of all time, and that's what I want to say one of the greatest success of the Power Rangers series, Dino Thunders, when they brought Tommy back. That being said, Saban's idea was there should be a new cast every year. Well, when you do that, there's no time to build emotion in your series, or nobody has a favorite really, and you can't really like get all that goodness, like, you know, a collection or like a toy collection which comes from that nostalgia feeling is not built. So I think it's pretty cool that Hasbro did that, because it's an American company who understands this. I mean, part of the reason why they're coming out with the Bumblebee movie is because they understand that they spent 3 to 4 movies of building this this warm feeling every time you see Bumblebee come in and every time he uses the radio to talk. So now he's got his solo movie. So I think this is gonna help everybody in the long run. I think nostalgia fans of the Mighty Morphin series will get what they want, and also some new fans will get what they've never had before. And so that being said, I think in my perfect world, if I were ever in control of this Power Ranger series, I would break it up into 3 things. Like, the first thing is I would make it for kids, because you kind of have to break this up for kids, teens, and adults, right? So for kids, I would make Power Rangers into an animated series. I think that maybe cuts the costs on having to deal with all these explosions. You don't have to worry about things like child labor laws and casting and stuff like that. And it's also what's really big right now. You have Disney Channel that has like, you know, Disney XD, it's nothing but cartoons, and you have Cartoon Networks. And then you have Netflix, who are doing their own thing with like Voltron. So I think it would fit perfectly in that little niche right there. Moving forward, with all the success Cloak and Dagger's doing with Marvel on the Freeform network in tackling this whole tweens and teens little area here, this little corner, I think putting in Power Rangers there, more live action, dealing with some teen drama is always good. I think that's what's like really cool. Although the original Mighty Morphin never really dealt with that, I remember playground drama with like, who is Kimberly gonna choose, Jason or Tommy? She chose Tommy. Like, he's the Green Ranger. You know what I mean? Like, come on, who are you gonna choose really? And then finally, the whole Mighty Morphin market, which is the nostalgia market, the older crowd, the legacy crowd. I think shipping that IP over to something like Netflix would be awesome. I mean, you could literally title it Power Rangers Legacy, recast the cast from Mighty Morphin, which wouldn't be hard because not a lot of them are doing anything at this moment. Um, and then like just make it TVMA. I mean, like Daredevil's doing awesome, Luke Cage is doing awesome, Jessica Jones is doing awesome, and these are the more TVMA contemporary TV shows of the Marvel franchises. So I think if they went that route, and you're attacking 3 different age groups, 3 different demographics, and at the same time, no one's alienated, and everybody gets a little something of what they want. I don't know, guys. That's what I think. That's the news of the day. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as usual, guys, stay excellent, stay cool, and I'll catch you guys later.